This is Bow to Weather.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Bow to Weather here with a special report for Sunday, December 6th, 2020. I hope that you're all doing well and you're safe wherever you are in the world. And we're going to get into the weather here, and we're going to take a look at actually three areas near or in the continental United States that are going to be zones that we need to focus on for our weather forecast going forward. And as always, if this is your first video with Bow to Weather, please go ahead, just click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can get notifications of our videos as we upload them to our YouTube channel on a daily basis. We do also upload a bass fishing weather report that has become quite appreciated by our subscribers, and we do appreciate all of the great comments that we've been getting. So let's get into this. We're actually taking a look at an area in the Caribbean first. There's significant rain showers here as a low pressure system actually converges on the Gulf of Mexico area, and there's going to be what's called a high pressure area that's actually meeting another cold front that's dissipating. And what's actually happening there is it's creating quite a bit of scattered thunderstorms and very, very intense showers and thunderstorms. And we anticipate that as that cold front makes its way down through North Florida, Central Florida, South Florida, what's actually going to happen is that activity is going to migrate across from west to east over into Central Florida and then eventually into South Florida. And it's actually precluding the cold front that is actually making its way in over the entire state of Florida, actually. So what we anticipate is we forecast significant rain showers for Monday morning. Going forward, as this rain activity makes its way across the state of Florida. And with that said, as a cold front makes its way down, there's going to be significant drop in temperatures for residents of Florida, possibly as low into the upper 40s for residents of Miami. So this would be probably one of their, if not their, first major cold snap for the area. So there is a surface low that is near the Bay of Campeche, which is just right here near the Yucatan, and that is actually troughing its way, and that's what we actually see here. And as the cold front makes its way east, the high pressure will build over the Gulf of Mexico, and then that strong cold front will make its way across on Monday. With it, showers first, and then the cold front, significant drops in temperature, even as low as far as Key West will be felt. But eventually, things will start to warm up on Friday of this week, and as that cold front makes its way. Of course, with this type of fronting, there's going to be higher seas and more stronger gusts felt for residents possibly in the Bahamas, on the east coast of Florida. But this is a significant activity that's actually going to be occurring between Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday as we see this cold front making its way out into the Atlantic. So also, as we take a closer look, we're actually tracking that cluster of thunderstorms in the Gulf, as we said, and it's making its way across, and we anticipate significant drop in temperatures. We do see the high pressure system moving through the central United States, actually making its way into Texas, over New Mexico, into Louisiana, Alabama, and that area. And as it makes its way, what will actually happen is that cold front will actually migrate, and it will start a warming trend for residents in this area. So that's what we're actually looking at for the Caribbean. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So we're actually taking another look at another weather model. This is actually the ICON German model, and it actually tracks 3 hour precipitation. And as we mentioned before, there's a tremendous amount of thunderstorm activity in the Gulf with the convergence of a low pressure system that extends almost all the way down to the Bay of Campeche near the Yucatan. And then there's a high pressure system here. And as these systems converge, what we're actually seeing is tremendous thunderstorm activity in the Gulf. And as it makes its way from west to east, it's actually migrating across to the state of Florida. So we anticipate on Monday morning, possibly between 6 a.m. and 12 noon, it's going to be significant precipitation experienced in the South Florida area. And then also, as you already know, we reported on that northeasterner snow bomb cyclone that was developing over the state of Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, and Rhode Island and Massachusetts. And that actually created quite a situation. In the wake of this snow bomb cyclone, over 200,000 residents in the Northeast are without power right now. And in many areas of New England, residents received over 14 inches of heavy wet snow. Most of the precipitation in the area was slated to be very, very heavy rainfall. However, the system quickly transitioned to heavy wet snow once the cold air rushed in behind the low pressure system, thereby creating a severe snowstorm event, which is often called by meteorologists a bomb cyclone because of the convergence of so many different elements that led to this event. And of course, they are pointing to the fact that it could have been even more further debilitating if the temperatures had fallen even lower. However, it was severe in the fact that the type of snow that fell was significantly heavy, wet snow, and this tends to create very, very heavy, treacherous, icy conditions for roadways and highways. And we had expressed extreme caution and had sent a specific travel advisory, especially for commercial truck drivers, because of the high center of gravity of their 18-wheeler trucks, especially considering that winds were going to be gusting anywhere from 45 to 60 miles per an hour in many regions of this area that was affected by this significant snow event. So we are seeing that it's actually moving its way out away from the continental United States, but in its wake, as the system heads out to sea, some residents of Nova Scotia are experiencing winds in excess of 55 miles per an hour. And if at all possible, please avoid traveling this Sunday in the state of Maine, New Hampshire, as the National Weather Center is advising residents of that area not to travel, as visibility is seriously limited due to strong winds and snowfall. As many casualties are often reported in these types of storms due to electrocution, please avoid residents there. Special advisory. Please avoid touching any down power lines, coming in contact with any kind of tree limbs or any kind of metal debris that may be in the road. Please allow the service and utility crews in your area to navigate through these hazardous conditions in their effort to try and restore power to the residents there. And as we mentioned, possibly up to 250,000 residents in this area that was affected by this major snow cyclone are affected and are without power at this time. So we do have to allow the necessary authorities and utility crews to make their way and navigate through the various neighborhoods to try and improve the situation. And as we look forward to the weather for this week, we're also taking a look at the Pacific, and we're going to take a special look at a special model to actually see what is actually happening with the Pacific Northwest, because that also is experiencing significant activity. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and this is another model that we just want to take a quick look at. And we're actually taking a look at the remnants of a powerful low pressure system that was off the coast of the state of Washington and Oregon, and it was anticipated to bring significant weather conditions for the Seattle area. This is actually the European model, and it primarily looks at precipitation in six-hour gaps under an MSLP model for pressurization. And what we actually were seeing, and we actually have graphical representation here, as you can see, of the cyclonic activity here, is that as the system and the low pressure bands were moving through this area, we were monitoring with the event on the continental United States with respect primarily to precipitation for the Seattle area as well as conditions for Oregon. And we did notice that there was significant conditions that were developing. And we do see different outer bands of this low pressure system moving in to both of these states here on Sunday and during the rest of the week. And it's going to create a very, very heavy situation of heavy precipitation. So we are anticipating significant rainfall in the Seattle area, along with the coast of Washington and the coast of Oregon, and possibly even the very northern coast of California may experience very higher than normal seas, maybe treacherous activity, sea advisories that may be posted for residents for these states, for California, Oregon, and Washington. And we do anticipate that this area will receive significant rainfall. This system is actually centered near the Aleutian Islands, which is part of Alaska, and that system is actually out there in the area, and it's going to be creating, as you can see, the outer band activity is extending all the way over to the state of Washington, Oregon, and even the very northern area of California. So these are the three areas we're actually monitoring for our subscribers. Please, by all means, please go ahead, like, subscribe, and share this video if you appreciate good weather content. As always, we're going to be monitoring all the different cyclonic formations and all the different weather events that may impact our subscribers. By all means, do share this video with friends and family who may be in the path of these troubling situations, especially here in South Florida. And as you can see, the bands extend all the way down to Jamaica and the Grand Cayman. So there are cold fronts here, and then we have our remnants of our snow bomb cyclone that are venturing off to Nova Scotia. So we are keeping track of 3 different systems right now, and we'll bring you updates as we receive them from the Weather Center. Of course, we appreciate all of our subscribers, and thank you so much. And please look forward to our next notification from Cloud to Weather. Have a good day.